81. The Hypergamy Chronicles, or How Mom Turned Los Alamos into a Bad Soap Opera with Extra Glitter. Dear kiddo, take my hand into darkness. Picture this, me, stranded in the barren wastelands of Utah. So far from civilization, I half expected tumbleweeds to start handing out life advice. I'm wrestling with the big questions, like why do dryers have a vendetta against socks? And who looked at kale and said, yeah, let's convince everyone this is edible. But mostly, I'm fixated on the human enigma that is Mom. Oh, Mom. The woman who twisted my grip on reality into something straight out of Shakespeare. If Shakespeare traded iambic pentameter for spandex leggings and a questionable perm, I'd spent years fantasizing about having a kid with her. Don't judge. It's what happens when you overdose on Full House reruns and cheap boxed wine. Little did I know, my motherhood dreams would come with a side of existential chaos and a garnish of what the hell is happening. There I was, watching her peel off the mask like a B-movie villain, revealing a woman who made the Mona Lisa look like a basic Karen complaining about her latte. Except Mom's version came with stilettos, a penchant for late-night flings with dudes who didn't even know her Starbucks order, and a vibe that screamed, I could ruin your life and you'd thank me. I wasn't shocked she could juggle maternal warmth with pure madness. That's just Mom's factory setting. But her sheer nerve had me wondering if I'd stumbled onto the set of Desperate Housewives' Nuclear Wasteland edition. Los Alamos wasn't ready. One stiff margarita and the whole town's secrets would spill faster than a drunk cowboy at a saloon. Los Alamos, home to atomic nerds, grizzled ranchers, and apparently a revolving door of guys who'd trip over themselves for Mom's attention. Grandma nailed it. Mom was never cut out to be the Los Alamos housewife, swapping meatloaf tips and griping about spotty Wi-Fi. While the locals obsessed over rock formations and fishing holes, Mom strutted around like she'd just escaped a Whitesnake video. Or maybe one of those weird perfume ads where everyone's naked and brooding over a rose petal. You know, art. It hit me like a ton of irradiated bricks. It wasn't just the men who were hooked. The whole damn town was under her spell. They'd gawk, they'd gossip, they'd corner me with, so, who is she? I'd mumble, she's just Mom. And cue the awkward silence thicker than a Utah snowstorm. How do you sum up a woman who's half mystery novel, half alien transmission? Good luck cracking that code. Then there's the word that'd been haunting me like a ghost with a grudge, hypergamy. Sounds like a fancy math term, right? Nope. It's Mom's life philosophy. She's the human equivalent of a trade-up addict, always scoping the next shiny upgrade. No type required. She'd waltz in, wink at the janitor, dazzle a physicist mid-equation, and leave them both wondering why they suddenly owned a motorcycle. It was her superpower. At 40-something, Mom still looked like she could grace a Cosmo cover, airbrushed cheekbones and all. In a place like Los Alamos, she was a one-woman man magnet, reeling in lonely weirdos like fish in a barrel. And those fish, they'd flop around, convinced they'd hooked a mermaid, oblivious that they were just chum in her grand dating scheme. So there I am, watching Mom star in her own unhinged reality show, The Real Hypergamists of New Mexico, and nobody can change the channel. The town's obsessed. I'm obsessed, but deep down, I'm also over it. I'm the kid of a woman who'd never settle, always gorgeous, always sizing up every guy in sight like, pfft, I could trade up to a richer cowboy by Tuesday. Did she even belong in Los Alamos? Did she belong anywhere? I haven't got a clue. And that's when it hit me. Maybe I'm not supposed to get her. Maybe none of us are. Moms out there are living proof that some people, especially moms, are too wild to be caged, too dazzling to be figured out, and too busy flirting with the next upgrade to care.